Hello again. As I promised before, in this video I will show you how you can find the histogram of an color image. Okay, let's start with the code. First we have to introduce some module, or not introduce, include or use some module or libraries, high GUI, image processing, and IO stream. And also we have to uh, use some namespace such as CV or STD. First, we have to read or load our image. You can see we use the mread file to read this image that we have in the folder. Okay, we can write a sentence if it cannot read or load an image, but anyway, then we can show the original image by imshow. As you remember, we in the last videos that we calculate the histogram of a grayscale, we defined some variables first. We also have them here, but with some changes. We don't change anything in the arrays because we need one array here. As we are working in the color image, we have to specify that we need the first channel, second channel, and the third channel, because you know that in the color image we have three channel, red, blue, and green, or in OpenCV blue, green, and red. Also, we have to define a variable as an output is. Also, if you remember, we use the number 1 here as a dimension because at that code we work on the grayscale image, but here, as we are working the color image, we define 3 as a 3 dimension. For the histogram size, we defined just 10 values, because if we want to show all values, it means that three channel, each channel had 255, and it's not good. But you can, if you want to see, you can change it to, for example, 255. But as a result, you will get 255 power 3 lines or rows as a result. But in this video we prefer to have just 10 as a size of histogram. Okay, the range of histogram the same as before, because it's the 8-bit image. It doesn't matter it's the color image or the grayscale image. The values always are between 0 to 255. It means that the histogram range is between the 0 to 255. Okay, and here we can, for each channel we have to use the range. Again, we can use the calculation hist function. That's the built-in OpenCV function. Image, original image, that we have it here as an input. Number of array that we want to use later is 1. We have to put it here. The channel, we are working in the color image. It means that we have 3 channel. Math class, the output variable, dimension, that's the 3, and histogram size, and the range that we want to use. As you remember, for the grayscale, we just wrote one loop for our image, because we just have one channel and we just need that loop for that image. But here, as we have the 3 channel, for each channel we have to write a loop, and here you can see for the first channel we have this loop, for the second channel we have this loop, and for the third channel we have this loop. We specify them with the I, J, K index, and we can write it the value of I, J, and K. Then it has to calculate the value of the histogram on this and put as a result. If we, and at the end we can use the wait key to wait till we press any button. If we run this code, it will show us the original image and the histogram values for this. It means when we have the value of the 7 for the first channel, 0 for the second channel, and 1 for the third channel, we don't have any pixel for these values. But if we go down, for example, we have 1 pixel in these values, that for the first channel we have the value of 7, for the second channel we have the value of 3, and for the third channel we have the value of the 5. And also if we come down, we can see 28 pixel have these values for the first, second, and third channel, and 30 pixel have these values. Also here, if we come down, 303 pixels have these values, and again we can continue it. It's more than that. 4046 pixels have these values, 1913 pixels have these values, and you can go down and see all the values. If you want, you can change the hit range and see the hit size. Let me close this. Hit size, for example, to 255, 255, and 255, and see the result for all values. But in this code we just use 10, 10, 10, but of course that you can change it. And that's it. And you can easily find the histogram of a color image and a grayscale image. And maybe you can use other algorithm such as, for example, histogram equalization or other illumination enhancement algorithm on the histogram and get the more brightest image. That's it for this video. Have a good time. Bye.